This is my favorite newborn baby girl gift. It's kind of a picture frame. It's called Baby to Bride, and the object is that you put a picture of the baby and a picture of the bride. It has a little silver and pearl bracelet with a little blue bow tied to it and a little penny tucked down here in the shoe. And it says, once upon a time, a baby girl was born. This pearl and silver bracelet upon her wrist was worn. The years went by, the young girl grew, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, a lucky penny for her shoe. These treasures she'll recall with pride when this woman becomes a bride. Keep these tiny treasures close to use the day you'll cherish most. I gave this to my best friend from high school when she gave birth to their daughter. Ironically enough, on several levels. The day it arrived in her mail was the day they learned their baby girl had cystic fibrosis. She told me later how much the gift upset her at the time, because on that day, they didn't know if Maddie would make it to walk down the aisle. Blake was born a month after Maddie and diagnosed 6 weeks later, and I felt her pain. Today, Blake and Maddie live pretty He's a comedian. They live pretty normal, overall healthy lives, thanks to the research and advances of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and many of the people in this room. An average day for Blake consists of swallowing 50 to 55 prion enzymes throughout the day with meals and snacks, a Prevacid and a chewable vitamin at night. He wears his airway clearance vest twice a day, morning and night, for about 30 minutes each time, including his huff coughs. And the nighttime vest routine also consists of 2 nebulizer treatments, 2 inhalers, and a couple puffs up the nose of Nasonex. This is not to mention all the kids' stuff. Knock it over. All the kids' stuff, like going to kindergarten, acting the fool, learning to read, add and subtract, running and playing with his friends, doing homework, racing cars, loving Harley-Davidson motorcycles, Looney Tunes cartoons, and fighting with his little sister Lala. It's never a dull moment. Blake had a 2-week hospital stay this time last year, and I can't tell you how many times I've told people that you never want your child to be in the hospital. But if they are, Children's is the place to be. We had a great time. We met good friends, we ate good food, we had an awesome afternoon meeting the Falcons. And Blake patrolled the halls in his CHOA police cozy coat just about any time he wanted. He had a blast, and always does. My husband Justin and I gained invaluable knowledge about Blake's therapies and how to do all of it the very best ways possible. The nurses and staff at Children's really love their patients, and they love their jobs, and it shows. Which makes me think of someone else with a deep love for his subjects, or at least this one, Dr. Niall McCarty. I met Dr. Niall at a volunteer appreciation dinner in 2009. I saw right away that he had a real passion for his job, which instantly led to my first question: do you have a relative with CF? And he didn't. We were pulled off in different directions, and I didn't get to say goodbye that night. But my desire to express my deep gratitude wouldn't let me go without writing him a note. I enclosed a picture of Blake, a life that benefits from his life's work. A friendship began to take shape, and over the next few years, Niall has really become a part of our family. He's even traveled to Milledgeville several times to visit, including Blake's last couple of birthday parties. In fact, the last party was pirate-themed, welcoming the guests to dress up, and Dr. Niall showed up in one of the best costumes. It's a mutual love, I assure you. He thinks you're pretty cool.
Awesome.
The CF world has come a long way since the foundation began in 1955. The technology of the airway clearance vest has saved us from having to literally beat our children daily. The digestive enzymes, nebulizers, and medications that are brand new on the market and the ones that are being tested in the pipeline are all life-changing examples of how CF research has made our lives better, their lives longer, and all of our lives much happier. We believe so strongly in the work that's being done that just this Tuesday, Blake began his first clinical trial, a multi-year liver study. And in 2009, when we were ready to grow our family, Justin and I underwent the in vitro process with an extra step to identify CF-affected embryo called pre-implantation genetic diagnosis, or PGD. We donated our 7 affected embryos to Stanford University for CF-specific research. Lila Claire was born into our family on August 2nd, 2010, and tested negative for cystic fibrosis. We believe in this system. So, provided advancements continue at the rate they've been going, our future is bright. It's very bright. Our family and friends will continue to be active in great strides and raise as much money as we can each year for research. Dr. Nile and CF Atlanta will no doubt continue their incredible advancements. Blake will grow up healthy to become a husband, a father, a doctor, a pharmacist, or whatever he wants. That's not a race car or a motorcycle driver. And Maddie will make it down the aisle. Blake's future, Maddie's future, and the future of all the CF children and adults is very bright. Thanks in no small part to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, CF Atlanta, and all CF research for adding tomorrows every day.